Hello and welcome back to 16 years and now kid free. As you can tell, I've had a couple of pints and it's rather squeaky. But I am in Scotland's most haunted pub. And I'll tell you a story about that in a second. Right, from the bits that I've got done today, what did I get done today? Did I get new tyres? No, because they're just so expensive and everything like that. Yeah, bud. Oh, it's one of them haunted ghosts. No, I didn't get that done. Did I get a new cooker? No, because the nearest Go Outdoors was in Glasgow. You know, and where I thought I was meant to go and pick up a cheap cooker because it was 30% off, some bugger already bought it, so I didn't get that done. Did I get new hearing aid batteries, even though I didn't mention that this morning? Yes, and they are quite important. And I got my banking done. Did I get my laundrette stuff done? No, because the two laundrettes I went to, bloody packed, and I'm not one for hanging around or anything like that. And I had 134 miles to do. Well, it was a little bit less than that, and then because of my thinking, oh yeah, you know, West Island Way, all these campsites be open. First campsite I wanted weren't open, but I'm here up on the north side of Loch Lomond, and I know a lot of people are going to say, you know, why don't you stay on Loch Lomond? I want a shower. I know I'm in the same clothes, but I know where I am at Benglass campsite that's not open for that much longer, but it's half price at the moment if you're coming up here. They're still open, so you know this is where I am. I get to have a nice shower. No, Bowen's not with me at the moment, but you know if anybody knows Bowen, he's rather nervous around people. So yeah, you know he's over there. So that bit. So of all the things I got done today, not a lot, but you know that's the way it is. But what you're tuning in for is a bit of a spooky story, and if you're seeing all these taxidermy stuff around me, you'll know exactly what it's like. But this place has many stories, but one I'll tell you is about, well, let me have a swig of my beer. It's about a poor chap called Angus, you know, way back when. And if anybody knows the history of the West Highland Way, it's the old droving paths from the Highlands to the Lowlands, so way back when, before all the main routes that we enjoy so much nowadays were done. The people from the Highlands used to rear their stock of geese, you know, ducks, sheep, cattle and everything like that, and they used to drove them down the droving pass, which is the West Highland Way now. We've got more people coming in. West Highland Way now, down to the Lowlands to go and sell their stock. Funny enough, in Glasgow and places like that. I thought there was somebody there. I heard some footsteps. It's another ghost. And there was a young chap when these driving past were really in the time of being used. Oh, I do love a Tennent's. Yeah, was sent off by the elders, the chief elder, to go and, you know, drove his stock down. Cattle, I do believe. I will get there. Drive the stock down, and he got caught up by a load of bandits, and he got attacked, and they stole everything because they're evil bastards back then. And then after that, he thought, you know, sod this, I'll go back and I explain to the chief, you know, what happened. Did the chief take it really well? No. He ended up murdering his wife and kids just to, you know, prove a point to anybody else that lost the entire, you know, clan's livestock. So did Angus take this lying down? No, he did not take this lying down at all. So he went after the bandits, and he found out where the bandits were, and they were here at the Drovers Inn. So he thought, yeah, I know where they are. I'm gonna, you know, hide myself up somewhere, and I'm going to take it. But unfortunately, he was chatting to someone about what he was going to do. So what happened? That person ended up talking, and they ended up catching Angus in his hiding spot, and they went at him a hell of a lot. And it's rumoured around here now that when it's a quiet night on a certain evening, you can hear the screams and the retching wails of Angus just wanting to get his revenge. And that's just one of the stories that come from this place. There's even another one of a little girl that lost her life with a pretty little doll in the river here. You know, and there's a big river, and it washes away. It washes away the bridge, and it has done. Got washed away in a freak flood, and you can actually hear her asking after Annabelle, her little daughter, as you walk around these plentiful halls. Imagine that, being asleep and all. Annabelle, Annabelle, where are you, Annabelle? And then the worst one of all of them is if you stay in here and across the street where the old huts used to be, you might wake up being rather chilly and rather cold in the morning, and you might see a young little child in between you, and then when you look up at the end of the bed, you might see the rest of the family sitting there smiling at you because they found warmth, and that warmth might be you. And on that note, like I always say, sweet dreams, take it easy, keep adventuring, I love you, bye.